One more time. Hello, 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 everybody. How you doing? You're getting up, you're getting out, you're getting into something. I hope so. My name is Mama Roxy Sears. I'm here for your wallet, your purses, and your pocketbooks, baby. Your hearts and your man. Right now, I'm sitting here with Queen Jacqueline, baby. And we here to bring out, this is my co-star for the day. We here and we talking about what's she trying to do in our community and different things like that. So, this is what we doing. I'm introducing her and her platform, and y'all already know me and man. So let's get into this, Miss Holder. Come on in and introduce yourself.
Hello, everyone. I am Queen Jackuline. I am on Facebook as Jackie Holder. That's JACKIEHOLDER. I'm on Instagram as Jacqueline, JACKULINE 143.
What's that, your sex code?
No, I don't have one of those.
Okay. 143. That's what we do. It's 143. Okay, go ahead, Holly. Go ahead.
It's a special meaning to that number, but it's not about no man. Just one special man to me, and that's God.
Okay.
And I'm here from the hookup.
Please, that's what I want to ask you about. How did you come up with that concept? I got the hookup. I mean the hookup.
Oh, actually, I was sitting down. It took me a minute to go back and try to remember. But I was sitting with my sister, and we was talking about men and stuff, and I think dating, and I was like, well, what would it be like if we could have the old dating game, the hookup? And I was like, Rachel, you know what? I'm gonna hook you up. We gonna do that. I said, and so I just started building because I'm very creative. So
yes,
I just started just buying stuff, and my mind starts running, and I start painting, and I start doing this. Next thing you know, there's a curtain, there's a stage, there's a chair, and and we did it. And the first one we did, we got about 700 views, a little over 700 views.
See, that's what I'm talking about. So, in the process of how do you how did you get your contestants? How did you get what is he called? The person that sits on the stage and asks questions.
The bachelor or bachelorette, if it's a
Okay.
he or a she.
Okay.
I began trying to think, where can I get single people that want to be on the show, and so I went to this little app that of single people, and I just started texting guys that already had put on there that they liked me, and I started texting them and talking to them and talking to them, and then I started just putting on there, hey, you want to come to my show and be on my show? And I did get a couple of responses. I did get one guy to come out of town and another one. And so, I still got.
Is your ass nervous?
No, I just like bending. I like twisting this braid.
Okay, I got you. I got
here to play with it, I guess. So.
Right. So when you talk about that play with shit, so y'all already know from who I am right now. I'm liable to talk about a little bit of everything, and I got little comments for everything. That's what I do. Far as what do you see? The hookup, the hook. It's called the hookup or the hookup.
The hookup.
Okay, where do you see going with the hookup? Is this gonna be a regular, and how often do you think you're gonna be able to bring that?
Well, I would like to do it every weekend, but right now it's going to be every other weekend. So I can keep the people excited and ready to look forward to the next one. And I can see it being a real hookup. Some people might hook up and you might not hook up after the show, but after that you can talk and mingle if you're single, and
mingle if you're single. I'm single shit. But listen, my next question for you, what other plans as well do you have for this? Is this just gonna be that, or you got other plans in your establishment? What I mean, like what? Because where you at, y'all? I'm gonna take y'all on a tour, and we're gonna look at everything that she does and how she creates stuff and everything like that. Very creative woman, and she got some creative kids as well. So I'm gonna have an interview with her youngest son. Your youngest son?
Saying it smooth.
Yes, we're gonna have an interview with him as well, and he got a podcast that I'm gonna have to show y'all that we did that was out of sight. I
The
mean, it was
Dynamites.
amazing. Yes, and with that, what other projects do you have in mind?
You know, that God up there, man, he just, I'm just amazed by the stuff that I come up with myself. So it's
Hmm.
like, I don't know what the future totally holds, but I do, I do want to bring back the let's mingle if you single, a place for people that are single to go instead of just staying online where they can all meet up and meet in person. And so you can see the catfishes and find out if they
Oh my
not
God.
catfishes and people that's so I want to bring that back because they don't do that a lot.
Hmm.
I want to bring that back, and I would like to just get people to come from all over to my show. So if they looking for whether they're a female looking for a male or a male looking for a female to date, I'm gonna try to hook that up for you. Pick you out 3 people. You tell me what's your personality, what you like, and I'll try to find that in some women and pick 3 women for you to choose from, or 3 men for you to choose from.
Okay.
So I do hope this would go on further until my next assignment. I was just saying my
Okay.
assignment.
I think what you're doing is amazing because I've been doing the online dating shit. I have.
Hmm.
I've been doing this for almost 6 months or close to a year, and the catfishing is for real.
Hmm.
The the attitudes and
Hmm.
coming in and they saying what they really want, but they not really wanting what they
Mm-mm,
saying.
mm-mm.
Um, I've been dealing with that. I deal with craziness,
Mm.
and you know what I mean. I mean, like, I think it was much more easier to go back and you meet somebody walking down the street, or you meet somebody when you
Mhm,
sitting in a bar, and you can take your conversation from there.
mhm,
But when you on the internet
mhm,
and you sitting here and you texting and you typing, they putting down them words, but you really ain't getting that expression from their face.
mm-mm.
You really ain't picking up that aura. You ain't really picking up their real, because when you look at somebody in their damn eyes, or you looking at them and you really picking up their presence, or you really picking up what they own. You
Right.
can't pick that shit up on the computer. You
Mhm,
getting what they putting down on that on the computer, or what they writing. That's what you getting. You
mhm,
getting what they want you to hear. But when you sitting in somebody's presence, you getting to really look if he just trying to have sex with you. You really getting if he ain't interested and he just trying to get what he can get. You getting all of that, because I think when I'm out there dating and I see you, I can kind of pick that up. But
mhm,
when you on that online dating, you can't pick that up. You don't
mm-mm.
pick that up until I was talking to a guy for almost 2 months. The conversation was fly. His attitude was fly. Nice pictures and everything. But when we finally got a chance to meet, he wasn't nothing that he said he was.
Mm,
He wasn't really looking for no real woman. He was
mm-mm.
looking for a girl. And baby, 54 years old, I'm way past a little girl, baby.
Amen.
You ain't getting nothing here, little. So what you bringing to me is what you bringing to the community with the corona going on.
Mhm.
You giving us an opportunity to get out there and meet new people, get a chance to heal. How long y'all been stuck in the house? You getting the opportunity to get out and mingle with people and really see what's out here, and you giving a life back.
Mhm.
That's the bottom freaking line. You giving life back. You giving us a chance to get something. Hell, some of the bars are not open.
Mhm. Mhm.
Some of the places that you usually would gravitate to is not open. And if it is open, people ain't coming out like that no more. So what up, Chris? Listen, I got my cousin Carla and my brother Christopher. But listen, right now, this is what we need.
Yes.
And I'm thankful for it. I'm having fun with it. You know how long it's been since I actually been out?
Mhm.
how long it's been since you
Yeah.
able to get out and mingle and actually talk to people and really see who really want to get up. I mean,
Hmm.
it ain't like you ain't going to have sex. If that's what happened, that's your business. But
Hmm.
that's not what I'm out there for. I'm out there to find my best friend. I'm out there to find to see who fits me and what I'm ready for. You feel what I'm saying?
Hmm.
And what you doing? This is the shit. You gotta tell us more. Um, you gotta tell us more. Get us out there. Tell us more about you.
Well, I grew up a small child. No, let me go. I grew up in the country.
Okay.
I'm a country girl. I love the country. I love the chickens, the cows, pigs, ducks. We had the snapping turtles. I had a pet pig and everything. I
Hell
was so
no, y'all. I'm from
creative.
the city. I don't want none of that shit.
I loved the country. It was so peaceful, but I was the main one out of my family. I would always create something for us to do. I used to draw roads and put stop signs in the dirt, like drawing it with a stick, and we ride
Mm,
our bikes on the path. And I created a sled. I created this little cabin thing for us. I was just like, I loved it because when you ain't got nothing to do, you can use your mind. Now, but
true that.
nowadays, it's like you just got a cell phone. But I
Cell
grew up
phone
in
and
a
a computer,
time
boo.
where you ain't had nothing to do but create. So I thank God for that time, and I think that's why He had me out there, because He knew He was gonna make me creative. So from growing up in the country to now, I created my own mannequins. I design clothes. I can create an outfit out of nothing. I do my own creative hairstyles. I created the shows. I've been like creating stuff since like I think like 20 something. I've been creating. Once I got to Jackson, Michigan, I've been creating. I've been very creative all from growing up in the country, and that just makes me want to create more. And God keeps me going with the creativity. He gives me the ideas because if it wasn't for Him, I wouldn't have none of this creativity, none of it. And to me, when God created the earth and created the heavens and the earth, that's the best gift you can have because you can still keep creating stuff, and He gives you that gift to see things nobody can see.
Mm,
I love God. He is the leader of my life and my rock, and I can't live without Him.
mm-hmm.
So, if He leads me, He totally guides my life, and that's why I have to remember never to always keep Him in my heart and my mind and my prayers, and so I can keep following where He's leading me. And I am very, very connected to God. So that's my number
So
one key.
you got that true faith.
Hmm.
There's nothing wrong with that. I got that true faith. Um, I believe in my Lord and Savior. I
Amen.
believe that He's wherever you are. If you just believe and give Him that opportunity, I don't think there's nothing out here that you can't have.
Hmm.
That's how I feel about that. Um, I think I'm nothing without Him. Um, but I also know that you got to take chances and
Hmm.
you got to be able to step out on faith as well and
Hmm.
know that what you're doing is going to happen. You feel what I'm saying? But I also believe in the devil. You feel me? Because
Oh
every
man,
time
son of a
you
gun.
get ready
Oh
to put that feet out there, every time you get ready to be positive, every time you know that you got something good going for you, he gonna send them little his little foot
man.
soldiers in, and they gonna try to kick you down. What do you do for that? How do you handle that?
Well, these last 2 weeks of trying to do the show, believe it or not, I've been hit with a left, right hook. And but I knew to expect him, but I didn't know to that it was. You don't know sometimes what things you're gonna go through. I
Mm,
didn't know it was gonna be as stressful as it was to get this thing rolling right, and to get people. It's people that he go through to
true
cooperate
that.
and to act right. So I had to learn about people and how he gonna use them. So I've been deciding to choose the right team. I'm looking for a team of people to work with me to help make this thing great. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? So that was the hardest struggle for me is dealing with people, other people emotions, and people not understanding that we're trying to do something here. If you're not going to take it serious, if you're going to play, I want things to, and then people look at you like you're trying to be all that and authority. Well, if if you don't like me trying to go somewhere and make it, if that's not what you want to get with, go walk away. So that was the hardest part, learning about stress. And well, I haven't been stressed in like a decade, to tell you the truth. Like stress.
Mm-hmm.
Well, besides my other relationship, well, I say about 2 years.
True.
It's been a while since I've had stress like that, and I'm still getting through it. But at the same time, God didn't give me the strength and let me know that I'm doing something right, because everybody coming at you sideways and up ways, down ways, around ways,
Yes.
and that was kind of what was hard for me to fathom. But I still push through it, and I'm gonna still keep pushing.
To me, when I'm succeeding, when I'm at my best, or when my health has improved, my mind strength is powerful,
Hmm.
my spirit is at the most high. That's when he send them little devils in.
Oh my
That's when them little
God.
devils come on in, and they got to talk about you. They got to bring you down. They got to belittle you. You got to, but with that faith and believing in yourself, and knowing that hell, whatever he got for me and whatever I'm choosing to do, I ain't finna let nobody stop me.
Amen.
You gonna I get trolls all the time. I get people talking about, why you got that Eminem ass haircut, or man, why you getting so damn little? Because I'm changing. That's all the part of life. If you are not meant, if you don't go through no changes, your ass ain't living. You dead.
Hmm.
If you ain't going through some type of change in your life, you dead. I'm
Hmm.
going through changes every day. I'm going through changes with family. I'm going through changes with my health, my mind. I'm going through changes, hell, with my house. I always want something different. I want. I go through changes trying to find the man that's supposed to be in my life.
Hmm.
But I also go through them changes because I realize that I don't want the same shit that I had before.
Hmm.
That's all the process of growing. That's all the process of having faith and believing in yourself. I
Hmm.
learned, I've always believed in him,
Hmm.
but I didn't always believe in me.
Right.
I, I put myself down for a long time. It may not seem like I had, but I put myself down for a long time. I always put somebody else first, where
Yes.
you
Oh my
never put
God.
yourself where you
That is
supposed to be.
me. That is me.
And that beats you down at times. I had to realize that I'm just as important as every motherfucking body else.
Hmm.
I am. I need attention for me. So once I started realizing that, once I started finding my way, you're going to go through all types of platforms, right? You're going to go
Hmm.
through all types of shenanigans. Just like when I first started my channel, I was laying in my bed and I had I've been found that I had lupus. Then I turned around and went back to the doctor, found out I had fibro.
Mm.
Then I went back to the doctor, found out I had connective tissue disease. It's like I'm a criminal with a rap sheet, and my rap sheet just kept getting longer and longer and longer. So then, after I found out all of that, I'm laying in the bed and I'm feeling sorry for myself. I get hit up again. Had to go to the dentist. And the dentist say, well, I had a crack right there, just one small little freaking crack. And she say, well, Roxy, with all your illnesses, with all your sicknesses, if you continue to keep that crack in your mouth, it can develop to cancer. You can get cancer in your mouth. You can get cancer of the brain. I'm like, what? I didn't know that. So she say, well, we going to have to take all your top teeth. Y'all, I was so down. I cried. And I told her, I say, no. Do you see these young girls, old girls, people around here with their mouth toe up from the floor up? I'm not
Hmm.
that person. I like smiling. I like being, I couldn't do that. I was hurt. I
Hmm.
laid there in that bed, Jackie. I cried for days. I cried for months. Hey, Mike, I was devastated.
Hmm.
Then I started looking at this lady. She said, you can make a YouTube. It's like she was looking at me and she was like, you can make a YouTube channel. You got You got things to say. Somebody out there want to hear what you saying. Like, shit, for real? She say it's easy. I got up and I started posting about stuff. I started posting about how I feel. I started posting about me losing my hair, my teeth, my skin, my weight, the issues that I have, trusting my damn doctors. Then all of a sudden people just started coming to the channel. But as they was coming, they wasn't coming right. So I started doing stuff about makeup. Then I started doing stuff about hauls and women over 50, how to dress and getting your sexy back. Younger, older women and younger men. Everybody just started coming in. I had to find my niche. You gotta find your niche, how you feeling, what you fit into. At times I come back again and I give you the real, I give you how I go to the store and I buy everything. Everybody love those. How I do my makeup. Some people like those. But I come in and I tell you, well, I'm having a fucked up day. My hair falling out. My skin is irritated. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm having problems with my kids. That's what I do. You come in, some people don't want to know the truth. And some people do want to know the truth. And doing what you're doing and being a person that you are, you're going to run across a whole lot of shit. You're going to run across people that's going to put you down. You're going to run across people that's not going to be in your corner. And a lot of people are. And what's so bad about people right now is they think that it's just the enemy out there on the street. No, the hell. The enemy is in your house. The enemy could be family. The enemy is anybody. You just got to learn to wean them in and wean their ass out. That's how we go.
Yes.
And when you trying to do something right, when you know that you on that right path, is when them little devils started coming in. They start beating you down. They make you second guess you. That's what you've been going through. Oh yeah, you get frustrated. You get tired. You don't want to do it no more because that's the devil. He coming in and he telling you, oh, this ain't what you gotta do. Your shit ain't gonna be shit. But you gotta overthink that. You gotta realize that God gives his strongest soldier the hardest task.
Man.
That's all. And that's what's gonna happen to you. I'm telling you that right now. You're gonna get trolls, you're gonna get family members that ain't gonna be right, you're gonna get people that's gonna speak out on you out of terms, you're gonna get people that's gonna belittle you and tell you what you're doing is bullshit. You're gonna get all of that. And then when they feel that they can't get at you, when they feel that they can't break your spirit, when they feel that they can't, they gonna leave you be. Then other obstacles gonna come. Your computer gonna mess up, the light gonna go out, the microphone gonna act up. Hell, you gonna have technical difficulties with your hair, your body, your skin. Once again, he gonna come at you with all obstacles. You just cannot stop. I think what you're doing is amazing. I think what you're giving us is an opportunity.
The enemy can be yourself.
Yes, sir. You're right. The enemy can be yourself because you can get inside your head and be like, "No, I can't do this. This ain't for me." But you gotta kick your ass, pow, and be like, this for me. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do it until I can't do it no more. Yes, your enemy. You right, baby. Your enemy can be yourself. And sometimes that's the biggest enemy of it all. Is sitting there trying to figure out, get out your own head. I do that. And as long as you live, y'all, that's gonna always happen until you just start getting out your own way. You gotta get out your own way. You gotta let your path take its path, and you gotta let your course take its course, and you just gotta be ready. Hell, I'm ready for everything. I ain't letting nothing pass me by no more. Not unless I get that feeling. And I be, oh no, that ain't for me. That ain't gonna happen. But you gotta know that you got this. And girl, you got this. I'm feeling it. I can't wait for the next show. I wanna be a contestant. Is it a contestant? I wanna be a bachelorette. I'm ready. I've been a contestant. I had all the answers. I don't prepare for shit. I just let it happen.
Amen.
But when y'all get ready to come for me, You see all of this? When y'all get ready to come for me, you got to come correct. Because I'm going to give it to you. I'm going to ask the questions. And I ain't playing with you. I'm looking for my soulmate, my best friend, my other half. Somebody I can cook for, love on, and do things for, and do things with. But you got to be ready for that. Don't come in trying to play me because I done already had that.
Amen.
I done already had the, well, I could. I've been called bougie. I've been called high maintenance. Why am I high maintenance or bougie? Really, what does that mean? Why? Because I love me. Why? Because I like to dress. I'm very coordinated. I like my makeup. I like to smell good. When you come in my house is clean. What else do you want?
Some people will put you in the category of another person that they met with some of your personalities or your features, and then they'll put you and judge you as that type of person. Oh, they had a bad experience with a lady that kind of may have seemed like you or done some things or acted like you or like things like you do, so they put you in that category. And that's not you, but
No,
you
it's
know
not,
that's
baby.
not
I
you.
stand alone.
But if you don't, you got to have something about yourself that you love about yourself, and you got to know yourself. And for a long time, it took me a long time. I used to mock everybody else and take their words and act like them because I didn't know how to be myself. I didn't know who I was. I didn't have my own characteristic. I would laugh the way and I would catch myself like I'm laughing like this person. Whatever friend I had or whoever was around me, I would act like them for a long time when I was younger. I am
Really?
just now getting to the point where I'm like learning myself. Believe it or not, at 48, I am learning who I am. It took God to show me, and on this long journey, I'm making a personality for myself. You know, I'm coming into who I am because I did not know who I was, and sometimes I'm still like, okay, is this one? Because I do so many things. Who am I, God? So I'm still learning, but I know that I am loved, and I know that I'm a happy person. I know that I tried to do everything right, and then to the point where a person said to me the other day, they said, "You think you don't do no wrong?" And I said, "I can actually tell you that I ain't say I haven't done nothing wrong in life, but I don't do wrong. I don't go out to manipulate nobody. I try to make sure everybody else is right. So I know I have a right to say that. I don't try to do no wrong to nobody. It's not in me. It ain't in my heart, ain't in my soul. So for that person that said that to me, I should just sort of, yeah, I am. I don't do no wrong by that in that realm. You know what I'm saying?
Albert says, what God has for you, no one can
Oh
take it
yeah.
away. You ain't never lying. That's true.
Mhm.
But I'm going to say this, right? As I know everybody is watching me, and it ain't just the black community, but I'm going to say the black community. As a black community, it's a whole lot of stuff that we don't talk about. It's a whole lot of stuff. You don't feel bad because a lot of people still trying to find themselves. Hell, I'm 54 years old. I'm still realizing I know my worth. I know who I am. I know what I bring to the table. I know all of that. But still, you still learning. As long as you live, you still learning. I'm not finna tell you that I'm perfect. Hell, I've been a good mama and I've been a fucked up mama. I've been a mama that I listened to you. I did everything that I thought that I was doing right, but sometimes you make the wrong decisions as well. As being a wife, I was a wife for years, 30 years damn near. I I did what I was supposed to do as a woman because I knew my place, but I also did some shit I think that I could have did better.
Yeah.
And being the person that I am right now, I ain't gonna tell you I don't make mistakes. I ain't gonna tell you that every time when I look at another woman and she built to the max and she gorgeous as hell. I ain't gonna tell you that I don't wish like I don't wish like I had her body. Or I don't sit back and I look at people that's in a relationship and they out in the mall and they holding hands and I'm looking at them like, damn, when my turn gonna come? Everybody got a little bit of that in them. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Don't belittle yourself or put yourself down because that's life. That's all the part of who you are. This is what makes you. But once you find your niche and once you find who you are and once you continue to this shit, once you continue to realize that you the shit. Be on your own. Put yourself on your own pedestal. When I get up in the daytime and I put this makeup on, even when I don't put that makeup on, I look at me like, damn, you looking nice today,
Mm-hmm.
or damn, you really have changed. I have changed.
Mm-hmm.
You're going through a process. Can't nobody be Jacqueline, Queen Jacqueline. You got your own shit. You got your own style. You got your own attitude. You got your own everything. I ain't never wanted to be nobody else, but I have watched other people on the sidelines and wish I had what they had. I like being me. I've always liked being Roxy Kelly, Foxy Roxy, Mama Roxy. I always like that. But I ain't finna tell you that I ain't sit back and been kind of envious or a little jealous. Like, man, I wish I had what she had. Or, man, I wish I was in that relationship. I wish I was married. Or, hey, who don't do that? Who don't do that?
Mm-hmm.
But what you gotta realize is, it's coming.
Mm-hmm.
That's all. I sit back, I talk to my brother Chris, I talk to my brother Danny, I talk, and they be like, it's coming, Roxy. It's coming. It's gonna happen. The same thing it is with you. You're gonna blow the fuck up. Boom, boom. Before you know it, and then you're gonna run across other obstacles. It's just keeping that faith, keeping your head above water, and not letting everybody get in here.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it is. Not letting everybody get in there, because people be trying to get in, and some people just don't belong there. You gotta keep being grounded. You gotta keep being like, don't get big headed, don't get selfish, don't be disrespectful. But you gotta realize who you is.
You know, I'd like to say that I do have a secret weapon.
What's your secret weapon?
This people may not believe, but it's very true. God will actually show me in a dream of someone and what they're doing, and it will actually come to pass. And that will be a person that don't need to be around me. I've had three situations where He showed me the people,
Hey,
and
Keisha.
He showed me exactly. I didn't understand it in the dream. You don't until till it actually happens. He don't show you exactly. He don't show me exactly who the instigator is all the time.
Mm-hmm.
In some instances, he showed me. I'll give you an example. One time, this one is short. Um, my fiance I was with for 7 years. One day, I woke up and I said I had a dream. I said that I was like sitting down on the ground, but I was sitting on my butt and I was riding past you, and I saw you sitting in your truck on the side of this tan building, and there was this girl walking out with a bag, and she had on yellow pants, a black shirt with red flowers in it or something, a dress or something. So I said, I don't know why I was sitting on the ground and why I was looking this way. I'm looking this way with my arms up, but I didn't know why I was sitting down on the
Mm-hmm.
ground. And I saw you, and I just kept looking as I went past. And I said, that means you don't cheat on me? And he denied it like Peter 3 times. I said, I don't know. He denied it the next day, a few days later when I talked about it. It happened within a week. I was driving the city bus. I was sitting down. I was driving past him on my butt with my head like this while he's sitting on the side of the Wear Faith shelter. And the girl, Lolita, was coming out the building. And she didn't have the same outfit, the yellow pants on like I did in a dream. It was a yellow dress with the red and
Uh,
black flowers. I said,
uh.
okay, God, whoa. And I've had more. So I do have a secret weapon. He will actually let me know and protect me most of the times when someone is not for me and when I need to get rid of them. I just had another one happen in Miami when I went on a trip, and that's a really, that'll trip you out. But that's another story. I'll probably write about it in my book.
But
But
that's
that's my
tuition.
secret weapon. He shows me piece by piece things before they happen. And it's not just about people, but he showed me other situations in my life. So I have a secret weapon.
I'm gonna tell you what I call that is. That's your tuition. That's that open, that eye that God give you that people don't pay attention to. Everybody got it. Everybody got it. Some people just not in tune with it. I was taught that. And I've been doing that ever since I was young, right? But what it got me was when I was dating this guy from Chicago. He was cool. He had a stank attitude. I used to date him when I was younger, and I thought when me and him going through the same issues that he was for me. I was feeling like he was sick, I was sick. Hey, he understand me, I understand him. But one day, y'all, he snapped out on me. And I said, no, it's time for him to go. But I wasn't for sure. We had talked about getting married. So he asked me, we got into it, and you get 3 strikes with me. On that 3rd strike, your ass is done, son. Period. And he asked me, he said, well, for Thanksgiving, can I come back? And I would say, I'll let you know. I was laying in my bed, and I was sleeping so good. I was at rest. But I'm laying there, and he laying on the other side of me. And it was time for him to go home. He had Thanksgiving dinners with us and everything. He kicked it with my kids and my grandkids and everything. He came in that room, and it was time for him to get up and get on that train in the morning. It was 6 o'clock in the morning, and he stood above me, and he told me, he said, listen, he said, I know you ain't going to let me come back. He said, if I can't have you, can't nobody have me. He raised my arm up, and I was struggling with him, and he took his side knife out, and he jugged it right up in here, and he hit that main artery. He fixed me up in my bed, and he went out and he closed that door, and he told my kids, don't bother. She said she wanted to sleep in because she tired. I bled out. But I got up that day because he called me. And I say, he says, you gonna let me do it? You know I ain't got nobody. You know I really want to be around you. You know I want to give this a try. I asked him a question. I said, I had a dream. God showed me something, so I'm gonna ask you. I dreamed that you killed me. He did not answer that question for nothing in the world. And I told him how he killed me. He hung that phone up on me. I ain't heard from him since. So you can't tell me that you ain't got that tuition. You can't tell me that you ain't got that eye up there, that when the Lord show you something, you just got to pay attention to it.
Yeah, I would. Mine's started in 2007. He would actually show me dreams, and you can say intuition, but when he actually takes you in and it happens the way he showed it
Yeah,
to you,
yeah.
it's more than intuition. It's like he showed me what was going to happen in a certain amount of
Step by
way, and
step.
then step by step, it literally happens the way he showed it to you. It wasn't nothing that I intuition. It was something that I walked into and didn't know. Oh my God, you just showed me this, and my thing used to be like, God, well, why you show it to me if I can't change it, or what am I supposed to do? And
But that is your
I
way of changing it.
started, I started. It's still getting deeper because I just had one last night about the guy over the that I had been talking to up from Chicago, and
Hmm.
he showed me him going back and forth, and we was up and down, and he was all around, and so that's the way he started talking on the phone, and I just started saying to myself, what is wrong with this guy? Something wrong with him. So he was letting me know that something's wrong with this guy.
Hmm.
Don't talk to him. And he blocked me. Then he called me on the phone. After he blocked me on Messenger, I'm just asking him, what is going on with you? Because you're acting strange and
Hmm.
weird. That's all I asked him, and then I had that dream, and God let me know. So I knew that okay, nope, don't, nope. So he just like even about certain other members and people, I've had dreams and I've told them, and they've been right there in it, in the situation, and I'll be like, oh my God, they're like, I'm right here right now, and I'll be like, God just showed me. I just woke up. You were in this truck. There's this lady. Yes, this lady is. She. I said she's getting on your nerves. There's something going on. He said. They was like, I'm right here. You right,
Yep.
and they got off. So like it's a gift, and sometimes it can be a cursing. Because seeing too much, sometimes you be like, oh my God, I can't. What?
I like it. It's scary.
It is, but
It's
it's
very, very scary. And you know when it happens because you get stuck. Everything around you seems like it stops. It can
mhm
happen to you at any time. It's just like it stops. And you in it. It ain't no
mhm
can nobody see you, but you in it. I've done that. I've done that with her. Hadn't
mhm
talked to her in
mhm
months. All of a
mhm.
sudden, Serena Williams come on TV. And she said something and she looked at the TV. I said, hell. Some say call Jackie. I'm like, Jackie, what's wrong? She
Mm-hmm.
say, Roxy, how in the hell did you know? Because I felt her. I felt her and I
Mm-hmm.
seen her. And sometimes you got words for people.
Mm-hmm.
God give you words. Sometimes God give you things that you're supposed to do for people.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe for yourself or for your family, but he give you these things, right? It's just that you gotta have your open mind up and you gotta be ready to receive them. They shocking, they scary, but they be the truth.
Mm-hmm.
When he came to me and he told me, he's like, call Jackie, she needs you. And I called her and she was like, well, this is happening and this is happening. I had a couple of little words to say. She said, oh my God. She said, thank you. It's like, you, how in the hell did you know? Because I felt you. I felt you. Things are happening when you got that, when you got a
Sorry.
right, when you got that path,
Mm-hmm.
when you
And
ready,
connected too.
and you connected, ain't nothing that's
Mm-hmm.
gonna stop you, baby. Nothing
Yep.
gonna stop you. You got this.
Yes.
That's how I feel. When he come to me and he tell me something, I'm with the highest modes. I was just read in a reading that Capricorn reading that I am the mother. And I got something inside of me that people needs.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, you do.
And I already knew that. I'm here to
Mm-hmm. Yes, she
uplift you.
does.
I'm here to tell you the truth. I'm here to be what you need. I'm the mother of the earth, baby, and I see that. He got things for me to do, and I'm gonna do it.
Mm-hmm.
If that ain't nothing but to come to you until you listen. This gonna be the end of this podcast because we've been on here for a minute. But I'm here to tell you that what you going through, it's okay. It's already been written and said. But it's how you deal with what you doing. It's gonna get you through. You gonna have hard times. You're gonna have. I hate to say the word hater because I don't give a fuck about haters. But you going to
Mm-hmm.
go through something.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna go through health issues, mental issues, family issues, man, husband, wife issues, your shit and broke down issues. But what you gotta realize is this ain't the first time this done happen, and you got through. This ain't gonna be the last time this didn't happen. You gonna get through. Don't let these little minor issues, these little devils come in and steal your joy or to steal the path that you're supposed to be on because you supposed to be on what you supposed to be on.
Mm-hmm.
That's why you got so many issues because you're doing the right thing, because you're trying to make it. But you're going to have obstacles. Be strong. Know that you got this. Have
Mm-hmm.
that faith and believe in you and believe in your God and believe in you. That's it.
Amen.
When you got anything, the last little words that y'all say?
Thank y'all for watching me. And like I said, you can find me as Jackie Holder on Facebook. For right now, I'll just do it Facebook Live, the Hookup Show. You can inbox me or send me a friend request and enjoy watching the show or either inbox me to come on the show. I also write music. I write country, gospel, and R&B. I also sing. I do shows. I draw. I paint. I do some of everything. So I just thank y'all for watching Mama Roxy Says and being here today. And I thank you.
Oh,
And
baby.
I love her because she is like my counselor from now on. I'll be like, Roxy.
I have no
Oh my
problem
God, she
with
just helped
that.
me with a situation the other day. I was down. I was mighty down. I was sad. But I called Roxanne and she sure helped me. So serious. I'm laughing, but I'm so serious. Her words, her it touches the soul. It pierces the it just takes over, and it's so the words that she's saying, the way she says it is just like so nurturing and so fulfilling, and it's just like thank you, like God is using her, and I know He is. And she's been around me for some years now, and she has really been the same and the same cool lady that I know. And she is Mama Roxy Says for sure.
Yes. So listen, she looking for men and women
Mm-hmm.
to participate in. I got the hookup.
Hmm.
It's a dating show. It's fun. It's energetic. It's up and coming. You just got to give her a chance. She also got other things where she gonna make like the talent show.
Yeah, I got it's a lot of things coming up. Like we got the podcast. We doing music. I'm gonna be singing live. Some of my songs I wrote, me and my sons. Like I say, Chain It Smooth. What You Sipping On podcast.
Man,
She will be interviewing him next, so
yes, I
y'all
will
can
be. So be
find
looking
out
forward
where
to that.
my son gets his talents
Be looking forward to that. I love you all. Stay blessed. This is Mama Roxy Says. I'm here for your wallet, your purses, and your pocketbooks, baby. Your hearts
from.
and your minds. Leave your comments down below. She already gave you everything that you needed. I'm gonna hook up. I'm gonna hook her link up and everything like that. And y'all can be looking her up as Jacqueline Holder, and she better known as the Queen Jacqueline. So y'all come on out. Don't forget to watch me on YouTube. I got Facebook, Instagram, and Snapchat. Come on over and check me out. I love y'all. Stay blessed and peaceful. Remember to be respectful and kind, and treat others the way you want others to treat you, because karma is nothing nice. I love y'all, and ciao. We got to take a picture.